Hi, my name is Brett Larkin. I run a seven-figure business in the yoga certification space. I booked this consult with Juliette, really not knowing very much about human design or her at all. I had found it on Google when I was researching my profile. I had just started beginning to get interested in human design, and I loved that this was a way I could explore it and potentially also benefit my business and have it be business expense. So I didn't really know what to expect coming in and was really blown away by the depth of the report, which was so incredibly fun to read. And then, of course, connecting with Juliette live. I think this consult really affirmed for me and helped me trust myself more in terms of how I want to run my business. And as my business has gotten bigger and included more and more team members, I started doing things in a more typically corporate way as I grew and expanded. And I think this report and the consult with Juliette was so helpful because it reminded me of how I need to work and what's best for me, and a lot of the things that I've been desiring and craving, changes I've wanted to make, things that haven't felt good in terms of meeting schedules or the way I'm looking or analyzing data. All became very clear. Juliette was able to speak so accurately to what my desires are and what would feel good for me in my business, while also giving me some really great marketing tips about how I should best channel my energy. I left the consult just feeling so relieved. I think that's the best word, relieved that all of these other ways of approaching marketing aren't meant for me, and that the way that I want to do it is the way that I should trust, because that is what works for my human design and that's how I am made. So I think confidence, relief, and this sense of feeling really sure of myself, which I think I kind of already knew, but I like it was just so affirming to have her walk through and kind of explain piece by piece why I like to sell the way I do, why I dislike certain parts of my business, why I naturally want to lean into others and how I should. It was so helpful. I definitely came to the consult with a list of questions, from how I should best spend my time to how I should best organize my team meetings. And we were able to answer, and she gave me great insight into all of these things in the consult time that was allotted. She gave me a lot of bonus tips as well that are particularly relevant to my profile and how I like to create and make content. So I would absolutely recommend this for anyone who is an entrepreneur or a personal brand, because when you're a personal brand, you do need to approach things differently. You aren't a big company, even if you are at the big company stage, because ultimately the brand is about you and your values. So knowing what lights you up and how to best sell and how to best strategize and how to best manage your team is absolutely invaluable information.